Alright, yo, what's good, guys? I just thought I'd record one of my trades for once. Why not? I seem to have a lot of free time these days, so that just kind of made sense. And this trade looked pretty nice. I mean, simple demand, simple liquidity. It will be pretty easy to explain, so I'll do that in a little bit. Just trying to catch a light win off this today. Maybe a couple G's, maybe a few thousand. That would not be a complaint at all. Obviously, we could just lose or invalidate before I even get an entry, so just gonna have to wait and see. I'm just on a 100k account with ACG today, funded. Some of you might have heard of them. They pay out well, so I've just kind of stuck with them. You know, never had any complaints about rules or anything. I hear a lot of people complaining about other prop firms, so I'm just kind of sticking with these guys. And yeah, anyways, enough waffle about that. Let me load up TradingView and I'll do a bit of an analysis quickly. As we can see, we have a strong push up forming our area of demand, a couple candles down forming our clear liquidity, break liquidity's high, and then we can just come straight back down to zone. Tapping right now, super clear price action. Don't know where our entry is going to be yet, but we're going to be keeping our stops very tight. And as far as TPs go, I mean, they'll just kind of be determined when I get entry. Yeah, just since like risk to reward, you know. I'm just going to be using magic keys for my risk management today, as you can see. I mean, this is all obviously if I do get the close. If I don't get the close, I will just be skipping out on this trade. There's no point trying to force stuff at this point. So yeah, just on to the next if that's the case. But I mean, right now we're showing good rejections, I say. If we close relatively close to the zone, that would be great. It doesn't seem like we're shooting off, so yeah, if we do get bullish close, it will prove to be quite a good risk to reward, I hope. As you can see, our zone is lower than the demand above it, and all this really means is there'll be normal supply and demand traders getting in at that demand zone that we want to be invalidated, and they'd be putting their stop losses below the zone. It's just kind of adding on to our existing liquidity, and yeah, we should just shoot off after we sort those guys out, which we already have. Once again, just waiting for that entry right now. Okay, so we're getting pretty good rejections, as you can see. It's not shooting off, so hopefully it will be a bullish close. Super close now. Alright, dope. Yeah, looking like a bullish close. Just gonna wait a second and then gonna pop an entry. Those spreads aren't the best. I'm not usually getting that much spreads, especially on GJ. It's usually not this volatile, I guess. As you can see, I'm already in a bit of drawdown. But if I mark it on here, I think entry was around there. And I'm just going to be aiming a bit above these highs in this fair value gap, I guess. That would be a 1 to 3, which is not bad at all. I will just be putting my profits over my trading view, simply because I think my trading view looks nicer than my MetaTrader. Kind of got those colors down. And yeah, 1 to 3 seems like a super valid target here. Other than that slightly shitty entry, it's all looking great. Personally, I don't really like to watch my trades play out most of the time, simply for psychology. I don't like to let myself get in the way at all. So I'm just gonna go and grab a coffee. I'll bring you guys along with me. Of course, I've got some shit that I want to talk about, so see you in the car. Alright, yo, so I'm just on my way to grab that coffee. I just wanted to talk about, firstly, the weather's not bad at all. But I mean, realistically, it's not that good. It's just good for the UK, which is where I am. I think I just need to make it out of the UK. Or just, I mean, fucking move. There's nothing really stopping me. And it's crazy that I can say that. Nothing's, you know, holding me to this place. And that's what I was going to talk about before I got distracted. I just want to talk about the freedom, about being a trader, and how that's really the part we're all working for, and my favourite part. And if you can even call it a job at this point, it's my favorite part of the job. Like, I just enter the trades, Now I'm going out to grab a coffee, and it doesn't matter whether this trade that's running wins or loses, because I know over the long term my equity curve is going to be profitable, and that's what we're doing it for. We're doing it for the long term. We're not doing it for those short profits. And if this trade does win, I will have, well, no shade to these people, but I will have made somebody's entire month's pay at a 9-to-5 job, stuck in an office in a couple of minutes. And it really is a couple of minutes of work. The only part I really need to think on is the entry, to actually get a good entry in trades. The analysis is so rinse and repeat with this strategy, and I think that's what it's like I love about it. It's so simple. It kind of just becomes second nature. Anyways, I'll have that trade up on the screen. You guys can see where that's at. I just kind of continued recording. Just dipped out, so I don't know what's going on right now. Could have lost, could have won. But it's important that as a trader, you can, just kind of get on with your day. Like, I'm going to grab a coffee. You can't stress about it. Like, I'll probably go out, grab dinner later. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna go driving range later too, because I just have the time. It's so fucking mad. Like I was saying earlier, literally at the start of the video, I just seem to have a lot of time. I'm just trying to find hobbies. I feel like golf's a rich people's sport. So yeah, I'm gonna go driving range, whack some fucking, I don't even know. I don't know all the terminology yet. But I'm not calling myself rich, although I am on the way. I like to think I'm on the way. I mean, considering how much I've changed in the past, or how much my life has changed in the past couple years, specifically the last year, I feel like I've made the most financial growth. Yeah, I don't see it going any other way than fucking balling. I like to think. I might backtest as well, if I can be bothered. To be honest, at this point, I don't backtest for much more than a couple hours every week. Anything more than that will kind of be overcomplicating it, and you don't really want to overcomplicate it. Once again, it's just going to kind of make you think, oh, that one time backtesting, this one candle pattern happened, and then it lost, so I'm not going to take it. Sometimes you can't really predict every single loss. What the fuck car is that? You guys see that orange car? I think that's a Beetle or some shit. Yeah, you can't predict it, so don't hold yourself back by looking at it too much. Anyways, I mean, that's my day, and then I just get a good fucking night's sleep like a baby because I made some money, and wake up the next day and do it all again at 8 in the morning when my session starts. Sounds quite nice. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about, and going back to it, is the freedom of trading, because I feel like there's character traits that I have specifically in abundance that in any other job, any other J word, or any other realm in life, it can be fucking bad. And that's mainly stubbornness. First thing I want to talk about, laziness. I'm not a lazy person, but I know I'm not built for a 9-to-5 just because of that location, waking up every morning and having to go somewhere. I like the routine, it sounds nice, but I don't like having to. I like options, and I like the freedom of not, I don't feel like doing that today, so I'm not going to. But the main one, and still kind of links, is going to be the stubbornness that I feel like every profitable trader that I've talked to, I've talked to quite a lot at this point, and we all seem to be very stubborn. Sorry, mum. Yeah, you just can't listen to people, because everyone's going to, voice their opinions about what you're doing, what you're trading, and they're all going to say it's like gambling. And in a way it is. I mean, any way you look at it, it is going to be a risk. But anything that isn't a safe 9-to-5 is going to be a risk, and you have to be, you have to look further than that. Business, entrepreneurship, it's a fucking risk. That's what life is. And yeah, if you're not gonna be content in a 9-to-5, then you're gonna have to take that risk and not listen to these people, not let them bring you down to their mindset, their level.
yeah, I also think stubbornness is important because you kind of have to know that a 9 to 5 is not for you. Never in a million years, because I see myself intermingling with other office dwellers. I'm sure there's some people in offices, but not like me. I know that's not me. And the main part is kind of just listening to a boss day in and day out, them telling you what to do. Because I've had it before. I was working retail, and that's probably the worst thing I can think of now. And that's probably something that drove me to make it out. I think you need to put yourself in a position and understand how much you don't want it. You don't want something you kind of like and that could drag you into complacency like prematurely. You have to put yourself in a position where you can't think of anything worse than staying there. So I was in a shit place, I can't lie. And I mean, it just kind of pushed me to want more. And it rather than looking at it like, wow, I hate this life, I saw it as, wow, I hate where I am right now. Let me push myself and get out of this rut that I'm in. Because you're the only one that can change that, I think. And I mean, just do the work now that you want later you to be proud of. I know if you're watching this video, you're trying to see like how profitable my strategy is. I don't know what I'm going to title this yet, so we'll see. Or my emotions in trades, you know, like what I do. Now you can see what I do. I get out of the house and grab a coffee, go into Starbucks, a bit zesty, but it's good coffee. Hate me, sue me, boycott me. I don't know what that word actually means. Yeah, I mean, you know that you're built for more than that life of being in an office. Maybe you're in there right now and you're trying to make it out. Maybe you're still in school and you know, I mean, if you don't like school, chances are you're not gonna like a job, because realistically, it's very similar. It's just listening to somebody who's in a higher place than you. I mean, realistically, a job, you are listening to someone else. I don't want to listen to anyone else. I want to work for myself. I want to be my own boss. If you have the discipline to work a 9 to 5 for somebody else, why aren't you doing it for yourself? And it all comes back to make the steps now that later you is going to be proud of, because holy fucking shit, am I proud of myself. Just having the option to move out. I want to move, it's not, I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to make it a surprise when I do move out. Or move out of the country, that is. Anyways, yeah. Good talk, guys. Comment if I won that trade. I need to know. I need to know. My psychology can't let me not know. That is a joke. Please tell me that you understand that that's a joke. Anyways, I might check the trades. Just kind of like show you where I'm sitting. Probably not. I mean, you can see it's probably lost or won by now. It is a 5-minute trade. That's why I like 5-minute trades. You don't need to go days and days in a trade to the point it's kind of feeling like an investment of your time. You can kind of just get in the markets, make some money, and get on with your day after that. It's all kind of determined within a day. There's not many chances or many scenarios that you're going to be holding the trades over a day. So yeah, that's a bit of me. As they say, do the work to make your life a bit of you. Don't work a job that isn't you. Maybe a job is you and you want to trade as a side hustle. Once again, that's fine. I know a majority of people in here, if you've not succumbed to complacency, know that that isn't you. Because I mean, trading is freedom at the end of the day. Or trading is money that buys freedom. Anyways, just kind of waffling, so have a good day, guys. Peace.